Morning, good morning. It is 2:50 a.m. Monday morning. I am on my way to the gym right now. It's time to get this day started. I had a good prayer this morning, and I think a lot of people don't want to talk about God because I think they feel like it puts them in this category where people say, oh man, there go that God person. But I gotta be honest, when you mix God with a really good testimony, when you mix God with something that has happened in your life, it kind of says that, wow, had it not been for God, I wouldn't have made it. And so I had this really good prayer this morning. And I don't mind talking about God because of all the good things God has done for me. What else is there? And I said, thank you. I said, thank you for the processes. I said, thank you for the steps that I've had to endure to get to different places in life. I said, thank you. Because had it not been for those processes and those steps, one, I wouldn't have been prepared for the blessings that were coming, but two, I wouldn't have been prepared to keep them. You know, you ever had a huge influx of money come into your life, and because you weren't prepared properly, you either didn't know how to invest the money, you had poor spending habits, you had poor saving habits, you had no way of securing financial success with this huge impact that no sooner than you got it, it was gone. But had you been prepared, had you sat down with a CPA, or had you had prior knowledge about how to invest the money into a stock, or how to put it in a self-propelled IRA, or had you known how to build a budget or build a plan around that money to say, well, I'm gonna buy a house with this. I'm going to pay off my debt with this. Had you had known that there were options that could have secured your financial success, you would have made better decisions. But because you weren't prepared, you had this huge influx of income into your household. You spent it. So at some point in time, you got to say, thank you. Thank you for the relationship that didn't work, because that taught me something about me. So now when I get ready to start looking, or now when I start to date, it's not that I'm going to judge people, but it's going to be more so that I have a better understanding about me, and I'll just let things be. Nobody likes the process. I can't stress that enough. There's a process with weight loss. There's a process with financial gain, especially financial gain and weight loss. If those are things you want to keep, you can go to the gym, you can lose some weight, but if you haven't learned anything about your body, or you haven't learned anything about your diets or your habits, then that weight will come right back on. And then you find yourself in a state of exercise for the rest of your life at the same rate that you started at, because you're still trying to run off the bad habits. Versus moving from hard, strenuous workouts with extensive diet, into a more luxurious workout and just a good diet. Because for the rest of my life, I'm not going to be going to the gym at 3 o'clock in the morning. This just happens to be a part of my discipline. But at some point, I'm not going to be doing that. Will I be exercising? Will I still be physically active? Absolutely. But I won't be as much as I am now. But by that time, my diet should have already taken root inside of me. My diet should have already started to compensate for maybe the pullback on so much strenuous exercise. And then you go out from being this workaholic or this workoutaholic to being this healthy person who just stays physically active. But it's a process. But you can't make people want that process. That's something that has to be, you have to build up enough, I'm tired of this mentality to get to the I accept the process. So I just prayed and I just said, you know what? I said, thank you. And it was in such a genuine way because I knew the process is what's going to allow me to keep a good workout habit. See, even if I'm not going to the gym, I'm 40 now. When maybe I get to 50, if I'm not going to the gym, by the time Silas is going to be 17, Sanaya will be 12. Geez, Malachi will be 28. Right? But I'll be doing something to stay physically active. Because I would have went through the process of doing this that would instill in me, hey, it's important to stay active. Yeah, you can have some ice cream, but have some vegetables too. You know? The process. So I thank God. I said thank you. Because I know that without the process, it's real easy to maintain. It's real hard to maintain what's been given to you. If it was just given to you and there was no muscle behind it, there was no hustle behind it, there was nothing behind it. Somebody dies, they leave you an inheritance, you have no idea what to do with it. It's typically going to go bye-bye. So you have a choice. You have an option. And you can just accept the process and move forward. But if it was easy, then everybody would do it. It's not easy. It's no secret magic blue or red pill that you take and you automatically move to phase 5. No, it's a gradual step in life. Period.